what is it saying that the media in Uganda has not covered? This idea that validation is gotten from white Caucasians, media houses, and establishments is a problem. Like,
You're watching Mordecai Marissa Live Political Commentary. Please consider subscribing to help grow Uganda's Voices of Struggle ecosystem. Thank you.
I cannot appreciate you enough for using your valuable time to always go on social media, break down things for people.
hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mordecai Marissa Live. I say thank you so much to everybody that is subscribed to this YouTube channel. I've seen a number of people from Malawi and Kenya and Sudan and Rwanda. Thank you so much, guys. Welcome aboard. So we covered this story and it garnered over 300,000 views on my TikTok, and I've seen it went viral across social media in Uganda. CNN's Larry Madowo was in Uganda a few days ago, and he was covering the campaign trail of Bobi Wine, the leading opposition figure and who is most likely to win the 2026 elections. Now, as expected, he witnessed the violence, the chaos, the lawlessness, the impunity we usually talk about. He witnessed it firsthand while he was covering. Tear gas ensued, and then chaos and disorder was witnessed. And as expected, again, many folks within the Museveni regime were not happy. They were triggered. They had a complete meltdown. You cannot believe. If you went through their social media platforms and read their comments, you won't believe what you see. Just because one interview, this interview, Bobi Wine on CNN. Now, I wasn't surprised to see Museveni's minions, Museveni's acolytes, the obsequious foot soldiers, making noise and not happy about this. And they made all sorts of insults and gaslighting and whataboutism. And, of course, like I usually say, they twist themselves into knots or seem like pretzels. We call it bagia in Uganda. They treat themselves like bagia to justify or defend the indefensible. But really, what I didn't see coming was a response from my friend and former colleague of mine, Samson Kasumba, who upon watching my post on TikTok, went on to launch what you could describe as a racist diatribe. And I'll show you here what he said, Samson Kasumba. Unbelievable. And in this commentary, I want to really try to interrogate what triggered Samson Kasumba. Now, by the time I recorded this video, this one had garnered over 300,000 views on my TikTok. And I'll show you the comment of Samson Kasumba. This is a story that I covered. And Samson Kasumba is right here, and you're going to read with me. He said, what is it saying that the media in Uganda has not covered? This idea that validation is gotten from white Caucasians, media houses, and establishments is a problem. Like, he's accusing us of wanting to get validation from white Caucasian media houses and establishments. I feel very sad for him. I don't know why he immediately chooses to resort into complete racism. And mind you, he usually presents himself as this Christian man of God. I believe in Jesus. That's Samson Kasumba for you. Sometimes he's invited to sing on events, and he sings gospel music, and they say, oh, what a Christian man. But look at his immediate impulses upon seeing a story being covered by CNN. It is so funny because Samson Kasumba is a friend of Kanare Mugume, who traveled to Ukraine to cover the Ukraine war. I never saw any person in Ukraine unhappy about Karen Mugume covering events in Ukraine. He himself has interviewed folks outside of Uganda. He's interviewed Kagame. I never saw any person from Rwanda saying, "Why are you giving an interview to those black Ugandans?" I do not understand why he includes this race card. White Caucasians, media houses. Now, I want to tell you, this doesn't all come in good spirit. He's a man with ill intentions. I'll give you an example here. A few days ago, I wasn't happy with some sort of condensation that was coming in from this guy, Alan Kasujja. Used to work for Capital FM, and he went and worked for BBC. The last I checked, I think BBC is a black Ugandan media house. By going with his standards, BBC is owned by white Caucasian. Samson Kasumba came and, in defense of Kasujja, this is what he had to say. The audacity to attack a man who has done what you may never do in life and the next. Oh, he was attacking me. You never do what Kasujja has done in his life and the next. This is, again, delusional assumption that I want to do what Kasujja has done. There's a certain level of really delusion you should have. I think this is actually some sort of projection. Samson Kasumba admiring Kasujja, wanting to be Kasujja, and he will never be. So he says, okay, I think what I'm going to do is now project it onto you. I don't have intentions. I'm going to pause here and say this to Kasumba. And I said, I made a conscious decision to quit media, especially mainstream media. Conscious decision. No one forced me. No one put a gun on my head and said, Mordecai, quit journalism. No. I went and pursued a bachelor's degree in journalism and mass communication. So there's nothing like, oh, you never be Samson, who was his name? Kasujja. I don't want to be. If I really wanted to be, then probably I would be in the newsroom and trying to do what you think I need to do. But he continues. I digress. Okay. There are people I respect. Alan Kasujja is tops on the list. Okay. This is again narcissism and egotistical worldview of thinking, if I respect this person, you should respect this person too. Delusion here. Okay, let's continue. Alan is not struggling to find a daily meal or next year's bread. Again, it's like, oh, if a man is able to feed himself, it doesn't matter whether he steals from you, whether he insults you, as long as he's better than you in some sort of a social setting, you cannot attack him. You cannot disagree with him. That's Samson Kasumba. Now, this is his A game. Okay, he continues. If he chose to serve his nation in any capacity, I'm sure that would be his right and the nation would benefit. Okay. That blackmail, again, wrong spellings here, stuffed of everyone is angry is now a very lazy card to play that has been overplayed. Let us agree, have a new one. Again, he goes into this now complete word salad, and I won't waste my time here. But what's the gist of me showing you that? He was defending Samson, Alan Kasujja, because he's worked for a big media house, BBC. And Kasujja gets the defense from Samson Kasumba because Kasujja defends the Museveni regime. Oh, CNN is bad because it is exposing the Museveni regime. Actually, BBC is a dream that I should go for so that I can become Alan Kasujja. But CNN is bad. Don't become CNN because they've exposed the Museveni regime. Like, you have to really twist yourself. Mental gymnastics to be in Samson Kasumba's mindset. Why does he think that people are really stupid? You cannot do this. And the gall and temerity of these folks. They have they assume this position of pomposity. Oh, I am in this position. I can tell you what you've got to do. The decision, the post, you should actually consult me. I should be the one to approve what you post. Shut up, Samson Kasumba, okay? Shut up. There's a way they've deluded themselves into thinking, oh, my name is Samson Kasumba. I should be telling you what to do. I don't know. Where do they get this, And he was asking, of what importance is it? What did CNN tell that other media houses have not told in Uganda? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Samson Kasumba, I want to tell you something. After journalists were insulted and assaulted in Kawempe North, the Museveni government delegated Badam Barugahara to go and do its defense, to defend what was done in Kawempe. I want to bet you that interview was hosted on Sanyuka TV. It was deleted from the Sanyuka TV YouTube page or channel. If you can provide me a link, I bet I'll buy you a cup of coffee. That's what we're able to tell. I can guarantee you the story that they've covered about Bobi Wine is going to be on CNN's YouTube channel or Larry Madowo's YouTube channel, and we can go back for reference. Maybe that might sound like too little, it's too small for you, but hey, maybe we can have that. And there's a lot of things that these media houses can actually help us. Look, when Museveni won power, assumed power after overthrowing the government of Tito Okello Lutwa, should I be the bearer of the bad news to tell you the media houses that interviewed him in subsequent years? BBC, EFP, Reuters, to mention but a few. Why was he looking for the validation from these media houses of white Caucasian? Why? Somebody should have said, no, I don't want those media houses. And again, I hate to burst your bubble, Kasumba. I'm going to tell you, please go scroll through your boss's Twitter handle and see what he says when he visits these white Caucasian media establishments. Go see what he says. And I would like you to go down in his comment section and be like, hey, of what importance is this TV station you are giving all these flowers? It is owned by white Caucasian. Kasumba, aren't you ashamed of yourself, brother? Why? Like, trying to find ways of how to defend the indefensible. But hey, you got me. I'll be giving you responses in everywhere. You can run, but you won't be able to hide from me. So there was no crime. And actually, Larry Madowo was able to double down. This is what he was able to show. Look at here. And then I saw, it's funny, I'm going to tell you, then I saw somebody who was commenting on this and says, look at Larry Madowo. He pretends like he's been shot. Because you folks have been desensitized. We've normalized violence. This is how normal human beings react when they hear, live bullets, when they see tear gas being shot at. This is how they react. Someone's like, why are other people not reacting the way Larry Madowo is acting? Because we have normalized this. I mean, we have a command of our defense forces who says, I'm going to kill so-and-so. I'm going to behead so-and-so. In other countries, they'll be demanding, people will be posting on their social media, resign. Resign. You cannot do that. That's unacceptable. In Uganda, Samson Kasumba defends Museveni Rugaba. So Larry Madowo responds in this way because this is new to him. For us, I mean, tear gas. Folks actually carry jerrycans and other stuff that would help them calm down the pain. So you cannot accuse him of, why do you react like a normal human being? Don't you know we live in hell? Really? That's the defense of these folks. And the excuses. Unbelievable. Yep. Okay. And I'm so glad that, oh, why do you feel pain? You're not allowed to feel pain, Larry Madowo. Okay, I'm going to go on and look at another clip here. And he was able to, again, expose the Museveni regime in what they're doing.
I want to show you some dramatic video from Monday evening in Kampala, the capital, as the 43-year-old Ugandan opposition candidate Bobi Wine is driving past a neighborhood. Police are using water cannon and tear gas against...
Now, that's a normal day in Uganda. That's a normal day in Uganda. When you say, why do you think, act like you're surprised? Yes, because I am surprised. This is not how you treat your political opponents. Kasumba's been desensitized. His brain has normalized lawlessness and violence to the extent that, okay, what difference does it make? We are human beings. There's something called cross-cultural interactions. We're able to share trials and tribulations. We're able to share joy and success stories. This is what normal human beings do. Yeah, I would like to know what's going on in China, in Ukraine, in Kosovo, in Japan, in Serbia, down in South Africa, and in South Sudan. Yet I'm not a citizen of those countries.
And some who appear to be innocent bystanders, market people, traders, even motorcycle taxi riders, bodas as they're known in Uganda and in the region. And many of them were just waving at Bobi Wine or just watching this convoy drive past. And that's the violence that has seen this pop star as he's campaigning across the country. He says the government of President Yoweri Museveni does not want people to see that he's got support, that Yoweri Museveni has lost support after 40 years in power, and that he is the man to lead Uganda forward. I want to show you some dramatic video.
Okay, you got it. So, Samson Kasumba, I gave you what you wanted. Some good 18 minutes of, I may call it my diatribe as well, against your, for lack of a better word, feedback. I think that's the better word, feedback. See you, bro.
Did you enjoy what you just watched?
I'm sure they did.
I'm going to guess that you did. How about you consider subscribing to Mordecai Marissa Live YouTube channel? Thank you.